Hey wrestlers, family members, hope you guys are doing well. I just wanted to take this time to explain to you about how summer practice is going to work. I was going to do a Zoom meeting, however I got some parents saying that they weren't going to be able to make it just due to work. So I decided it probably would be better for me to just make a YouTube video and then you could view it on your own time and rewind it and any of the information that we cover here today. Should be very, very quick. I just wanted to explain to you how practice was going to work in the summer. You guys should have received a waiver, and the waiver basically is something that kind of explains the protocol for how summer practices are going to run. You need to make sure that you have the waiver when you come to practice. If you do not have a waiver signed by a parent or a guardian, you will not be able to practice. The waiver just basically says that we are in the middle of a pandemic and there are risks to going to practice. However, we are going to follow protocol strictly just so that we can limit that exposure and we could still have some sort of normalcy in coming back to practice. So please make sure you get that signed. How the first day of practice is really gonna look like is our drop off area for all the rest of summer is gonna be in the main parking lot in front of the B and C building. All right, so that is gonna be the south parking lot, and there's gonna be a gate that's gonna be open. There should be a table there. What you have to do is you're going to have your parent drive up all the way to the gate, and then you are going to get off. So your wrestler is going to get off. At this time, the school and the district does not want anybody on campus that is not either a wrestler or a coach. All right, so parents, when you drop off your wrestler, you have to make sure that you stay in the car. If you have any questions, I'm going to be out there. I can answer any questions. If you don't have a printer at home and you cannot print out the waiver, I'll have some extra copies for you. So if you wanted to sign it there, you totally can. So please go to the BNC building. You're going to drop off. And it's very, very important that throughout this entire process, until anything changes, we need to maintain 6 feet apart. So how that's going to look for practice is basically we really cannot wrestle. So there will not be drilling. We can pretty much only do conditioning and drills that only allow us to be exclusively 6 feet apart. So we will be in the restroom, but we only be doing individual drills. And we will be doing conditioning, but all this is going to happen while we are 6 feet apart. Another thing is that everybody is required to wear a mask. You need to make sure that you bring a mask to practice. I'm going to be wearing one, and everybody else will be. The thing with the mask is that once it gets closer, or once we start working out, it's going to be hard to breathe. So with that being said, there is going to be a time where you can take your mask off, but as soon as exercise stops, the mask must completely be back on again. And I'll make sure to remind the wrestlers that when we start practice. Again, and then also too, you need to make sure that you're bringing a gallon water bottle. So I don't know if you go to the store or you have a hydro flask or anything of that, but you need to make sure that you bring a gallon of water, because the water fountains are closed and there will not be any sharing of water. Okay, because that will create risk and then practice would not resume. As the LA County comes up with their plan, and as we go through the phases, there may be a possibility where restrictions they're not going to be as strict anymore, and then we could possibly return to wrestling and actually practicing with each other. And so until then, we're just going to practice Monday through Wednesday, and if the restrictions are less, then I'll start adding days for practice. So for right now, we're just going to be going through on Monday and Wednesday at 11 a.m. So if you guys have any questions at all, you can go ahead and shoot me a message on Remind or shoot me a message via email. I'm gonna get back with you. I'll probably send out rules again as Monday comes closer, just to remind you what to bring and the protocol and stuff like that. Oh, and then I forgot also, when you guys actually do the check-in every single day, we are gonna have contactless thermometers, and so you will get your fever checked. And if you're above 100 degrees and you have a fever, then you will be sent home. And there will be a question checklist protocol, and you have to answer, and if you do not pass that protocol, then I have to send you home. So very simple. We're going to be doing that every single day, but the waiver is what you need on the first day. So if there's any questions, please, again, email me. Hope you guys take care, and I'll see you guys soon.